What is going on, everybody? Jamie Shaw here on the Absolute Basketball Experience. On today's episode, we are talking with 6'7", 2021 prospect Daniel Nixon of Winston Salem Christian. Very excited for you guys to get to know him. He's a very deep thinker, very cerebral person. We get to know more about him as a person. We get to know more about him as a player. We dive into some recruitment stuff and what he's looking for in the process and the excitement level about coming down to North Carolina and all that. But before we jump into it, I ask that you please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you would, go ahead, click the like button, give it the thumbs up, and let us know in the comments section below what your or who you would like to hear us talk to next, or who's somebody you would like to hear an interview from next coming out of the North Carolina 2021 class. If you like what Nixon has to say, please feel free to share it across your platforms as well. We would appreciate that. And without further ado, here is Daniel Nixon on the Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. Thank you guys very much. What is going on, everybody? Jamie Shaw here on the Absolute Basketball Experience. Very excited today to have 2021 prospect Daniel Nixon on with us. Daniel, how's it going?
Doing well.
Good, man. Good. Excited to have you. So the word is out that you love knowing facts, researching and finding out for yourself things. What's the most recent thing that you found out that you weren't expecting?
One thing I'll say is, I'll definitely say that one thing I like, recent. I gotta think about this one. Definitely say that since school, it could be anything.
Anything.
Definitely say since school started, I've been writing a lot, and I definitely say creative writing.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people know that. But yeah, and I also been thinking about also becoming like sort of like a photographer.
Sure.
I like taking pictures, so just getting into that like type of art work and stuff like that. So
when you say creative writing, are you doing more like poems, or is it short stories, or what type of writing is it?
So it's like basically, so it's based I'll definitely say short stories. I include that. I'll talk about usually just my day in general,
Mm-hmm.
and what were my highlights during the day, and I keep a diary for basketball as well. Not a lot of people know that. Just the things I need to work on and stuff, and I look through that every single day and just try. That's how I perfect mostly my craft. So I'll definitely say that's a little, yeah.
That's awesome. And what type of photos are you taking? Just kind of still shots? You trying to get some like just like of nature, or what type of photographs?
Yeah,
You
so
getting?
it's just like starting off beginner's mode. So just like nature. I'll go out to go. It's just not nothing crazy right now. Just nature. I'll go out to go take pictures of but I try to the thing is, I'm focusing on getting that whole shot. There's and just editing it, which is I would say I'm a really good editor. My school, the Hill School, that's the school I was at before. My photography teachers taught me a lot of that. And I took that as an art class. Didn't know I was actually going to take it. But I ended up doing it. I ended up liking it. I definitely want to carry that on. So, yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's cool. And furthering that a little bit too, with your kind of thirst for knowledge and everything, I have to know where you stand on the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron debate. Where do you stand on that?
I honestly think Michael Jordan is the best player still of all time. I think he's way better than Kobe Bryant. I respect his game a lot because at the end of the day, hey, he talks, but he knows how to back his game up. Kobe Bryant, I saw the little altercation they had, when I was watching some of the episodes. But I'm gonna definitely have to go with Michael. Michael's. I'm at the age where I haven't obviously been there to watch it.
Yeah.
But just like a lot of the moves that I do, it's because of him. You know what I'm saying? So definitely say that. And I feel like, yeah, definitely I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. Definitely, I like Kobe as a player, but Michael is definitely, yeah.
That's a popular opinion.
Yeah.
So last year you played at the Hill School, Pennsylvania. You had Penn State signing Caleb Dorsey, or the Dorsey brothers and stuff. How do you feel that last season went for you?
I felt like I went in for my sophomore year, and I'll definitely say it's huge strides. I worked on so much. I went to junior boarding school actually, so it was a bit tough because it wasn't like basketball. If you just were the best player, they would just give you the ball. You didn't have to play defense. It was just mostly that. So, going to the Hill School, you're playing against definitely really good teams in the area. We'll go out a lot, like Blair Academy. We played Westtown. It was another good team as well. We only lost to them by both of them by one. So, I mean, we held our own, but it was definitely some tough year. I led in scoring and I led in steals. So I definitely say it was a good season for me. I definitely say we actually start off as a unit really strong, but we came off short. But I feel like we could have definitely won states, but West Town got us this year. But yeah,
So you kind of put your name on the map prior to the start of last season. You picked up your first offer in April 2018 with Stony Brook, and then growing throughout, your last ones, Temple, Penn State in September of last year. How would you say that you improved the most from April of 2018 when you got your first offer, Stony Brook, to current day?
So Stony Brook, I got mine's 9th grade year. My first, it was first session when I was with the PSA Cardinals. Ever since that, I was like, wow, like I didn't expect it so fast like that my 9th grade year. And I was like, wow. So I just kept working, and I know I've heard from others like, hey, plenty more is gonna come. So I just continued to keep working. I use that as motivation because I mean I'm also trying to go to school for free. I'm trying to go to school basically where I feel like I'm just gonna just develop more of my game and whatever one I choose. Just a high level. I'm just a high level competitor, so I just definitely say that. So I mean, it was definitely say I got a lot better. And I saw that when I went to the Hill School, different schools are reaching out. And then also playing with PSA Cardinals, I'll definitely say that a lot of schools are reaching out. And I think my first offer was when I actually got there the first week. I got Marist, and then things started to pick up. And then I saw LaSalle, then it was Temple, then I visited Temple, then it was Temple, Penn State. So, I mean, after that, I just that was a little bit before season, and I just continued to just keep working. And then I saw others come in the mix. So, still to this day, I mean, yeah.
So how would you say that your game has improved and morphed, in your time playing with PSA, going to the Hill School and all that kind of stuff? How would you say that your game has improved the most since you've been in high school?
Definitely say there was like the little things with me, and that's developed a lot. Definitely say it was the little defensive little techniques I had to work on, and I felt like I got so much better being just from also playing with PSA College Coach Munch. A really good coach, but he focuses more on defense. And you're not going to play if you're not playing D. So he's that type of coach. And also at the Hill School, that's the type of coach he is too. And I'm just playing a lot of minutes because on the defensive end, I was making huge strides. I mean, it took me some time to just work on different stuff because I felt like as a defender, I wasn't ready. And then now, I mean, each and every day I kept working at it with my coach, and I've gotten so much better at it. And I feel like a lot of schools that they starting to see that I can guard multiple positions. And as that played a huge role, that's when I saw more and more schools start to reach out. Playing with also Team Durant last year, I feel like we were a really good defensive unit. And that carried on as well because I felt like just playing with those defensive guys has gotten me so much better. And I mean, this year, like I said, I led in steals, and I'm not just saying like it was just let somebody got the ball, let me go. It was more let me stay in front of my guy, deflections and stuff like that. So it was. I'll definitely say the little things. Little things is what got me, so where I'm at so far now. So yeah.
Absolutely. And then after the year ended, you decided to transfer down to Winston Salem Christian for Coach Antonio Lowe. What all went into that decision for you?
So, I mean, it was tough. I didn't really think I was actually going to leave the Hill School. It was the Hill School it's special school academically as well, too. So I always thought I was going to stay there. And just Coach Lowe, we just built a really good relationship. He's a really good guy. I went down there to see it for myself. I really like the campus. I just like the coaching staff as well. I felt really comfortable with the move. And yeah, I mean, it all played in that perspective. He always gave me feedback. He always told me, like, at the end of the day, like, hey, you're going to come down here and I feel you'll do really well. But he always gave me feedback, and I like that in a coach. You don't want to hear always good things. You want to hear some bad things as well. And I feel like he's that type of coach who's also going to bring the dog out of me. That's one thing I've been working on, just keeping bringing the dog out of me. And I feel like he's just playing, seeing the guys he's helped, Josh Hall and Shaquille Moore. I definitely felt like it was a good move, and I like the schedule we're about to play. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it.
So your last 5 offers were Penn State, Temple, Iona, East Carolina, Georgetown. Of the schools who have offered you, who would you say is recruiting you the hardest?
Definitely have to say so far ECU and Penn State. Penn State, it was Coach K Freeman. He was he started looking at me, and we talk a lot. He talks about my game, and he loves it. And then that's when I got to talk to Pat Chambers, and then he had offered me at the Hill School, which is really good because all the whole coaching staff was there at that time, and we all was we were all together. And then definitely say ECU. I got on the phone with so me and Coach G Wright. We always chatted. He always checked up on me. Mm-hmm. He was just in the morning time. Like I expected a call from him a lot because he was always that guy to always check up on me, see how I'm doing. And then Coach Dooley and I, we had called. He had FaceTimed me. We were talking for a bit, and he was talking about my game and what he saw I could do there as a player. And then he had offered me on FaceTime, and I thought that was special too because I mean during this time during the virtual stuff, like FaceTime is pretty that was a little bit fun, but so yeah, I'll definitely say that. But those are two definitely programs I'll definitely say that's going to recruit me the hardest so far.
So who are some schools that are in on you that have not offered yet but are still talking to you pretty heavy?
Mm-hmm. So Miami, I'll definitely say I keep a list side. Let me definitely say Miami, Tennessee, Tulsa, Iowa. Iowa's also been a really good school that's really been keeping tabs on me. I'll say mostly about every single day so far. Mm-hmm. St. John's, Seton Hall, Tulane, Marquette, and Clemson, Cincinnati. And just, the list continues. It's just a matter of a lot of the guys just want to, see me get out there in front of the head coaches, which is pretty good too. I like getting offered by the head coach, and I feel like that's special. Assistant coach can offer you any time, but assistant coach, the head coach is the one who's giving you those minutes. So you want to just feel comfortable at the same time with the head coach offering you. So I'm just waiting for that just to get back on the floor, and hopefully that I get to pick up those. I think those would be really some interesting offers. I'll say I could definitely pick up. So yeah.
And then as you're going through this process and stuff, it's still kind of new. What are you looking forward to going into your decision? I mean, will location, style of play, coach, relationship, like what all will go into your decision and be important factors within where you decide to go?
I mean, location-wise, I'm fine. Definitely anywhere. I just feel like I want to go somewhere, like I said before, I feel like I could play my game, just fit in the system, who's also going to develop me because in the long run, because I'm also trying to take this game to the next level, and that's playing professional basketball. That's one thing I've always wanted to do since I was young. So just choosing that type of school that's really going to prepare me, who's going to push me, and I feel like I'll just feel like a good impact there. So.
And who all will be kind of involved, kind of helping you make a decision?
Definitely say my mom, Coach Lowe, Coach Oz, and Coach Wayne. Coach Oz and Coach Wayne and Team Durant. Definitely my AAU coaches, my high school coach, Coach Lowe, my mom, and so that's about it. Yeah.
And then for those who haven't seen you play, how would you describe your game?
For those who haven't seen me play, I'd definitely say, I get hot really fast. I'll definitely say that, and definitely say, like I said before, I'm a dog, and that's what I want a lot of the schools to know. Like, I'm offensively, I feel like I can score at all three levels. I feel like I can get to the basket when I want to, just because of my size and my body. And it improved this year. Like, I've scored a lot of baskets getting to the basket, and that's one thing I was really working on because I was more of a shooter, and I wanted to I like shooting the ball a lot, and just going to the basket a lot and seeing that both aspects, because having those, no one's going to be able to really do anything with you when you can shoot and go to the basket at the same time. So, I mean, I definitely say shooting the basketball, catching and shooting, creating space for my shot and stuff. Definitely, I say I'm really good at that. One thing I say I'm working on is continuing to just catch and shoot, and just definitely say my timing, my release just a little bit quicker. Definitely working on that. But people who haven't seen me, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm a really talented offensive player. And yeah, so.
Who have you heard that you play like?
I've heard Cam Reddish. That's one, and I was really actually happy about that because that's one player I really look up to. I've been seeing Cam since he was at Westtown, and just seeing his game and just the same moves. And I saw it for myself, same moves. We have the same similarities and stuff. Big, tall, big guards, and yeah, we can shoot over small defenders, get to the basket and stuff. So that's one guy I'll say that I've heard from a lot of scouts compare me as. And that's actually been it. So Brandon Randolph, who was at Arizona, he was he was a dog. He was a dog. And that's been it. So Cam Reddish and Brandon Randolph so far.
So looking at things, obviously you're starting to get a high major feel to your offer sheet. Offers are coming, that all the schools are talking to you and stuff. But you look at the rankings and you're nowhere kind of to be found there. Do you look at the rankings at all? Knowing that you played against Westtown, who's got tons of guys, and then coming down and seeing what Antonio did with Josh this past time. Do you look at the rankings at all? And does that kind of stay in the back of your mind?
So my last year, I had got hurt my sophomore year, and I had to sit out against Westtown and Blair. So that was the most important game just towards the end of the season. I want to say that summer, I had put myself on the map sort of because I was ranked in the top 100 in rivals. But being that I didn't play in don't get me wrong, my old school, we played some really good competition, but being that I didn't play a lot of top teams in the country, that ranking went down for high school basketball. And I mean, I feel like, I don't really pay attention to it. I mean, I know the player I am, so I just continue to just try to every time I get on the floor, just compete hard. I mean, even now with the great situation I have with playing with Coach Lowe and the schedule we're about to play, I feel like that would help so much. More scouts and just more people, more attention to be able to see just me and my teammates as well. Because I feel like we have a really good unit. And we're just even what's going on right now, we're trying to build a lot of good team chemistry. I like it. It's people we got so far. I'll definitely say we got some talent. We have a talented group. But no, I don't really pay attention to it. I know my game, like I said, and I just continue to just keep getting better and better. Like I said, I was definitely ranked in the top 100 in rivals, and now that I'm playing on a national stage for high school basketball now, I feel like hopefully that might come back again. And
So you were going to play with Team Durant this summer. Were we able to play? If we're able to come back and it's still up in the air and stuff, what are some matchups that you're looking forward to having, when and if we come back? And then into the season, who are some people that you'd want to play that you're looking forward to? Do what?
Like team-wise or player-wise?
Team or player?
Definitely say team-wise. So with Durant, we're really big rivals with Team Takeover. So that's one team I'm definitely looking forward to playing. Definitely say PSA Cardinals. That's another good. I just want to play just the top teams because I feel like not just me, but I feel like I like getting my brothers out there noticed, and I feel like we'll really get noticed when we're playing the top teams. So I mean, I just want to schedule. I want them to schedule all the games that I feel like is going to be a really good matchup. Because we have a talented group, like I said, and I feel like this year was the year we were going to win Peace Champ. And player-wise, I'm just trying to go against the guys who are definitely say that play my position, who's over me right now. As a small forward, I feel like I could play 1 through 4, but I start off mainly as a small forward, as a 2 guard as well. And I just want to play guys in my position and just see where it goes from there. And just handle my own like I usually handle my own game like I usually do. So yeah.
And then, so switching gears a little bit, you're based out of New York. This pandemic's been crazy kind of up there in the Northeast and everything. How are you handling quarantine?
I mean, I actually like it, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because I mean, obviously on the bad side of it, a lot of people, what's happened to a lot of people, I'll say is, I mean, it's tragic. This is a really big, definitely concern in my town as well, in my county, because I mean, it hit us really bad, Westchester County in New York. So I mean, like I said, I've been trying to stay healthy and just continue, like keeping my distance from others. Definitely say that hasn't stopped the grind though. I mean, I've been working a lot, just running, just doing the little things like running. I'll go out to the track a lot and do some leg workouts.
Mhm.
I actually like it because I get to focus on also other techniques that I didn't really have time to work on, and because just being like at the Hill School, we were always doing something. It was always something. I never really had time. So I'll say this has definitely been a good timing for me. Also getting up a lot of shots, just noticing little things on my game that I should work on. And yeah, so I'll definitely say this has been a productive time for me, and I'm just trying to continue that. I know that you never know. This could go away real fast, and we might get out there as soon as possible. So I'm just trying to stay ready. That's about it.
So, if you weren't a high major basketball player, what sport would you be playing?
Hmm. I mean, I also not a lot of people know I play water polo right now too.
Okay.
I play water polo. I've been playing that since middle school.
Are you
So
good?
I definitely say I'm a decent water polo player. Yeah.
That's crazy,
I'm
man. Treading water for that long is unreal.
It's tough, and not a lot of people know. Like it's a tough sport. I mean, people look at it as like not, but like it's hard to tread water for a whole
Yes.
game. And yeah. I mean, it's so I'll definitely say water polo and track. I'll definitely say I feel like I'm a really good high jumper.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, so I definitely say it will be either between water polo or track. Yeah.
And then, what's the dream? What's the end goal? What's the dream scenario for Daniel Nixon?
I mean, honestly, I want to take this game to the next level. I want to go to college. That's the first thing, and just like I said, just do good things. I feel like I can, and at the player I am, I just want to show that I'm just. I feel like I'm a really, like I said, I'm a dog, and I just want to show it in college, and I want to get to the next level and play professionally, definitely NBA. That's been a dream of mine, and that's why I consider that's why I'm always working towards. I'm thinking about, hey, like, is this move gonna make me? Is this move gonna happen? Can I get away with this playing in the NBA? It's
Mhm.
different stuff like that, and just going game speed because I feel like NBA is a fast-paced game, so you're gonna a lot of guys can do there's a lot of guys who can score the basketball. So just the little things, also focusing on that, like guarding my man, like I said, staying in front of them, charges, loose balls, just the little things. So I definitely want to definitely take this game to the next level, and not only take it to the next level, but like be remembered as one of those top players to play in NBA, and that's one thing I've definitely been just trying to work towards. So, yeah,
That's awesome, Daniel. It's been awesome to sit and chat. It's been awesome to get to know you, and I cannot wait to see what this summer and this year brings for you.
definitely. Thank you, Jamie, for interviewing me.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything that you want to leave any Daniel Nixon fans, any college coaches with, anybody, anything you want to leave them with?
Um, I mean, I feel like I pretty much said it, and I mean, I'm just looking forward to getting out there again and just showing my progress as a player, and just showing what I do. And I mean, a lot of the schools right now that's recruiting me, I just want them to know that they got a. There's a. I feel like I'm a really good player, and no, yeah. I mean, I just can't wait to go out there. That's about it, and just compete with my guys, school wise and AAU wise, and I feel like it will be a great year to end this year off, and also my senior year. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. Daniel, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in for Daniel Nixon on the Absolute Basketball Experience. I am Jamie Shaw, and we will see you next time.